manage to take this one over yet again. 2 eliminations in the bag, plenty of kills to work with as well, so they'll be able to recuperate nicely.
Take a look from Stash's perspective there. He lands a great tag on the board. He's so fast. And Malabuka finishes off Alex. He's a little weak there. Almost finishes Malabuka even with the HP disadvantage. Proving that he definitely had the better shot, but just going to come up short there. Meanwhile, Threats and Trashy have gone up against Peterbot and Boy, and you can see the results of that. Not very good for Trashy at the moment, but Man City Threats, if it's one thing that we know, is that he's a veteran of North America. He's going to stick around and try to put down some numbers here.
A lot of players, definitely big fans of that thermal scope as well, but it's going to take more than 1 or 2 nice shots for Threats to work his way out of this position. Keep in mind, he's still possibly going to get sandwiched here if he's not careful. Peterbot Boyo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there for Threats. The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here. They're going to choose to just try and work their way through Charon's Crossing. Not really interested in sticking around.
Garrison Shari, center zone right now.
Yo, he's one shot. He
chasing down Phaser. Phaser gets inside the tunnel. We've seen some very fun plays go down here, but this dynamic not too exciting. And I mean, it's just simple math, right? There's only so many places you can be. Kiros takes down Shari. They already took down King, and it's going to be quick wraps for that duo. Meanwhile, on the other side, Queasy and Thomas HD right now, very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, just like no one in sight either, right? Very, very comfortable as far as the spacing is concerned right now.
And we already heard what the comm sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy, right? Just do it, basically, is what Queasy's trying to say here. Keep the mentality locked in, and they do just that. And honestly, I think the more important insight, how much he depends and relies on Thomas HD, knowing that, hey, Surge, we got it covered. I have one of the best duelists, right? Like in the game right here, in the world. Thomas HD, no stranger to hitting those shots when they matter. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up for that shortcoming in game number 2, falling in the mid-game.
Yeah, and it's all going to pop off here yet again by the Forecast Tower. One that's situated in between Reckless Railway, Mount Olympus, and realistically, Bryce Bolts, you have to keep in mind, different odds in the backyard, and that's exactly what they're after. They find jobs, and Michael trying to just sneak around the low ground, but it's not going to work this time. As Bolts and Bryce find their first elimination, that's a nice amount of surge damage as well, so they can afford now to stay engaged in this fight for the Forecast Tower in comparison to maybe Vico Flixie, depending on what their surge tags might look like.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy. They were to come in with this surprise contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them. But Swizzy and Jabko, right? Talking about coming over insurmountable difficulties just to make it this far. Swizzy finding his footing here. He's going to take down Ping and Walks. Just one of the 2 for now, but still, eliminations starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side, Clicks and Vino make it out of the drop.
and Vino, oh my god.
Now they're on their way to the north side of the zone here. Still cold, so dangerous on the outskirts here.
Cold, making sure to just use the natural terrain, keep himself as concealed as possible. But again, Clicks and Vino are more than aware of just how much attention the Forecast Tower is bound to draw towards them and their initial rotates, but it seems as if now in place we're a little bit more fixated on trying to deal with Shari and Kiros, but now having to look back because of the tags that came into play from Cold and Acorn, and Sherry probably a little bit happy about having some of that pressure alleviated temporarily.
I saw Vino saying, wait, is that a solo rotating back here? So he's a little bit more keen now to rotate towards that duo. Nice find on the Cactus here. This map awareness from Clicks and Vino, given that this is their natural terrain, is flexing right now. But Gearus and Shari, they let up the pedal a little bit all of a sudden now. They're perched up above them. Footsie and Vico here do not want to give this one up here, though. They have chased Michael into the storm. Who Michael just wants to save his teammate John, but no. He's pushed the wrong way. First through Bryson Bolts, now through Vico and Footsie, and just like that, it's over.
One of the beauties of LAN, I wish you guys could have witnessed it. Vico's mom getting a chance to see him in action, just shouting the moment that they find those eliminations. Love to see that kind of cheer forward. As Reed and Ritual, they're going to depend on each other here, trying to power through the likes of Toyota and Mipoli. But Ritual, he's lost his shield entirely, has more than enough to recover, though. But what he needs is for Reed to continue to buy him time. So much pressure. Both Mipoli and Toyota choosing to take the same angle, at least for right now. But that could provide a little opportunity here for Reed and Ritual to get a wraparound effect.
He gets a lock in right now.